Everybody's hometown, Media, Pennsylvania, was just named one of the top 50 places to live, according to Money Magazine. Now, their criteria here is data-driven with rigorous research, and I'm going to tell you exactly why you may want to be thinking about Media as your next hometown next. If you get some value out of this, you like what you hear, make sure to hit subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and click on the link in the comments if you want to schedule a call about media or other real estate-related topics or your real estate needs, and our team can help you. So these lists come out all the time, and invariably, the suburbs in the greater Philadelphia area are constantly mentioned on these lists. Rigorous research, data-driven. They look at things like schools, crime rate, income, all sorts of things. You can check that out on the Money Magazine's website. What I know is that Media is one of the more sought-after communities in the greater Philadelphia area, and there's a number of reasons why. The biggest is the walkability. People love the walkability of towns like Media and other places where you can go from your home. You got places like Pinocchio's, the Iron Hill Brewery, the townhouse where we've had our team's holiday party for a few years now, and Brick and Brew. The list goes on. There are tons of great places right in Media to go enjoy yourself. But one of the biggest things they have is the dining under the stars. So if you don't know what that is, they take State Street, which is like the main drag, and they put dinner tables there to host outdoor dining in the warm weather. We get cold and warm weather in the greater Philadelphia area. Warm weather, dining under the stars is there. It's one of the things people love about Media. They close down the whole street, and it's kind of like a street fair, which is very cool, and you're getting great meals from a lot of the great establishments right in Media. Media also hosts concerts throughout the year as part of the American Music Festival series. They've had things like the State Street Blues Stroll in June, Jazz by Night celebration in November, and the Americana Roots Ramble in May. So they constantly have the community getting together and having fun, which is what people really like. On top of that, you've got Ridley Creek State Park and Tyler Arboretum, two places that are just a couple minutes away from Media Borough, and it's a great opportunity to get outside, get into a park, see nature, see Pennsylvania for what it is. So you've got that very close by. And in addition, you've got regional rail that runs right into Media that can get you all the way down to Philadelphia, and you've got easy access to 476 and I-95, which are two major arteries, as well as Baltimore Pike, Route 1 that takes you right into the city or all the way down into southern Chester County and Maryland. So you're at this spot where there's a lot of ways to get around. It's easy to get to the airport. You're not dealing with a ton of traffic anywhere in Media. So there's all these things happening there. Ridley Creek has, fishing, hiking, cross-country skiing, exploration of the formal gardens. There's a colonial Pennsylvania plantation site there. You've got a long list of restaurants. All of that's in Media. And then they also have, things like a lot of historic housing as well. So you've got big single-family homes, row homes. You got condos that are getting built there. You're constantly seeing new stores being put into Media. Shopping's very accessible. So you've got all these things happening, which is why Media is named one of the top 50 places to live by Money Magazine. And we're constantly seeing that on the real estate end because of all these things. People like living in Media, and it's very easy to get around. So if you're thinking about what goes on these lists, why do they even come up with them? It's because of the nightlife, the local amenities, the available housing, and the proximity to transportation. On top of that, you got a lot of great private and public school systems in Media. Media is part of Wallingford Swarthmore Schools as well as Rose Tree Media Schools. You can check out the ratings yourself. People like them. They're attracted to them. And there's a lot of private schools right around as well where you can tap into some of the private schools along the main line and other places on top of that. So really, it's got it all. And that's why Media is one of the top 50 places to live, according to Money Magazine.